Rossler here, and instead of doing a full-on review for New Japan Pro Wrestling Invasion Attack 2016, I decided I'd just do my thoughts. So I'd just go over every match and just briefly outline it instead. So start off, I actually missed the first two matches, and by that I mean I actually skipped them. I wasn't too interested in them, and just skipped on to the third one, which happened to be a match I was interested in. It was Los Ingobernables, which is Evil and Bushi, taking on Tomohiro Ishii and Hiroki Goto of Chaos. This was a good match, I enjoyed it. There was some good chemistry between Goto and Ishii. I mean, the two of my favourite New Japan guys currently. So I'm fine with them teaming. I'm going to sit down. They won in the end. They did a backbreaker, well, a fireman's carry. There you go. A fireman's carry, neck breaker, and then a big lariat from Ishii for the win. 3 stars. It was a good match, but not like that's. There you go. After that, it was the IWGP Junior Tag Team Titles match, which was Roppongi Vice, Beretta, and Rocky Romero against Matt Sydal and Ricochet. This was great. This is exactly as good as I thought it'd be. Great action, great work by all 4 men. Rocky Romero especially was really good, and they played off his, his age and the fact he's such a veteran, and it worked so well in this match. In the end, it took a dude buster, an aided foot stomp dude buster to Ricochet to actually get the pin after Matt Sydal actually kicked out of a dude buster from Beretta. So Roppongi Vice are the new IWGP Junior Tag Team Champions. This was a great match. 4 stars, really, really good stuff from both teams. If Ricochet is leaving New Japan, it's a very, very sad day, but he's going out absolutely swinging. Next on the card was the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title, which was Will Ospreay in his debut against Kushida. Will Ospreay has joined Chaos with Okada. That's kind of cool. So Ospreay and Kushida was the match of the night. This should have been so much later on the card because nothing was going to top it after it happened. It was an amazing matchup. The arm psychology from Kushida, which he's great at anyway, but in this match was particularly brilliant. Especially when he kicked the arm of Ospreay when he went for a handspring enziguri. And throughout the whole match, Will Ospreay, who is so good in the ring, sold his arm so well. And at one point, he went to do the handspring enziguri again, but his arm, he couldn't take it because his arm was injured. So when he did it a third time, he did a handspring enziguri without using his hands. That was amazing to see. But in the end, Ospreay did get caught off the top rope with a Kimura, or the hoverboard lock as Kushida calls it. Kushida retains the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title against Ospreay. I'd give it 4.5 stars. It was a fantastic match. Really good from Ospreay. Fantastic debut. And Kushida's on a roll this year. I mean, Omega at Wrestle Kingdom was great. The match with ACH at the Conquest Tour was great. And Kushida was also fantastic at Ring of Honor 40th anniversary in the 6-man tag. So, really good year for Kushida so far. Then there was the intermission, and then we went into the big main events. So next up was the Never Openweight 6-man tag title match, which of course was the Elite, Kenny Omega, and the Bucks. Let me just check the time. Taking on Michael Elgin, Yoshitatsu, and Hiroshi Tanahashi. I thought this was very good. Cody Hall got injured quite early on, which kind of I don't quite know. It seemed like a legitimate injury, so kind of sucks for him. But overall, I thought this was very good. It could have been a lot better, but it was very good. The one at 40th anniversary absolutely stomps this, though. And I think that's because ACH and Kushida and Sydal have a lot more electricity than Elgin and than Tatsu. Even though I do like Michael Elgin a lot. But in the end, an Elgin bomb off the top rope from Michael Elgin seals the deal. We have new Never Openweight 6-man tag champions, Yoshitatsu, Michael Elgin, and Tanahashi. I'd give it 3.25 stars. I think it was a very good match. Then we had Katsuyori Shibata taking on Hiroshi Tenzan. I thought this was very good. I think Tenzan's story of trying to revitalize his career was quite smart. But in the end, the right man won. Shibata, PK to the chest of Hiroshi Tenzan. I thought this was very good, and I liked the heel side of Shibata coming out at the end, especially when Yuji Nagata sort of squared up to him, and that looks like it's going to be the next fight, and that should be fantastic because Yuji Nagata is great. Nothing else I can really say about Yuji Nagata. Let me just check the time. Sorry. But yeah, 3.5. I'm thinking for that one. And then we moved into the semi-main event, which was IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles. Togi Makabe and Tomoaki Honma, who I really like, Honma, sorry, which they're called GBH, obviously, against the Gods of Destiny, which is Tama Tonga, and Tango Roa, which is Camacho from WWE. This was quite underwhelming, but I knew it would be. I didn't think it was necessarily bad, but it was the weakest thing on the card. And, I mean, the main event was going to kick this ass, in all honesty, but it was still a pretty entertaining matchup. I enjoyed it. In the end, the Gods of Destiny took the tag titles, which kind of makes me sad. I'm a big fan of Makabe and Honma. I love the Kakeshi headbutt as much as everyone else. But yeah, overall, I think this was okay. I'd give it about 2.25. Gods of Destiny are okay. That does mean that the Bullet Club do have some belts because they need some belts. And the main event was next, obviously. Kazuchika Okada against Tetsuya Naito. This was a fantastic matchup. I love the finish. I love the chemistry that Naito and Okada had. It's great because it's just a big heel against a big face, and we needed that in New Japan. Naito is amazing, and in all seriousness, I had actually underrated him to this point. I think he kind of underwhelmed me a bit at Wrestle Kingdom 10, and that's why in this matchup he was brilliant. His heel work was fantastic. In the end, a lot of stuff happened, so Naito took out Gedo at ringside. Evil and Bushi got involved quite a lot. And in the end, Sanada has joined Los Ingobernables. So the great Sanada from TNA, if you know who that is, he's joined Los Ingobernables, which is kind of cool. In the end, Okada never got to hit the Rainmaker. He goes for it in the end, and Naito hits Destino for the win. And part of me was like, damn, Okada lost the belt. But part of me was like, the ending to this is really good because it shows that Naito's going to be an unstoppable, dominant champ. Like, he is going to use every tactic. He is going to use Los Ingobernables at every opportunity to retain. And I really liked Naito here. And in the end, it seemed like they're setting up Naito against Ishii, which could be freaking brilliant if they actually do it. I'm really looking forward to that. But in the end, I probably give it about 4.25 stars. It wasn't quite as good as Ospreay and Kushida, but it was still a great match. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been Raw Russell, my Invasion Attack 2016 thoughts. I guess like, comment, and subscribe for more.